What's happening, gang? So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of me freaking out over not being able to find my protein bars. I am always a fan of whole foods. So if you ever have something that is made from whole foods that can kind of replicate the use of something like a sport food, then I'm all for it. I'm all game, because there's a whole host of added benefits to it, including the thermic effect of food, which we know to be true in things like whole grains versus enriched foods. So in front of us here we have a recipe that I actually used a lot when I was working in a long-term care facility, trying to get people to engage in or eat foods that were higher in fiber. Whenever I had populations that were struggling to eat fiber, I always kind of tricked them with a little bit of a protein bar that had a lot of chocolate in it. It got me through being a nutrition student. I used it for myself. I used it in those home care facilities, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So if you guys like it, of course, give the video a like, shoot it a thumbs up, share it, whatever you need to do. I really appreciate it. It really does help me out, and it shows me that I'm on the right track with providing you the right content that you enjoy. So first thing we're gonna do, we have about a quarter cup of water in 16 dates. So 16, 17, depending on the size of them. I have it just sitting here in the water. What we're gonna do, and I'll try to show you that without spilling. So what we're gonna try to do here is just soften them up. So we wanna be able to mash them with a fork, kind of similar to what you would do with a banana if you wanna mash it. So these ones are out of the fridge, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to throw them in the microwave. You might not have to, but if you do, no problem. 1 minute in the microwave. Just mash that with a fork until homogenized. So now we're going to take our almond milk that I have. I mean, you can use whatever you want. If you want regular milk, I used to do it with regular milk, but I don't purchase regular milk anymore. So we're just gonna take 1/4 cup, toss that in there and mix it all up. Okay, after we've got our paste forming. By the way, just for troubleshooting, if you feel as though it's not soft, or if your dates are not softening up and you need to get them to soften up further, you can by all means add in another, add it in the microwave for another minute, and if you need to soften them a little bit further. If not, you can just do it 1 time around, 2 times around, 3 times around, it doesn't matter, depending on how you store your dates, what kind of dates you have, etc. Next we add our 1 cup of peanut butter in. Just know you will make a mess. It's inevitable. Then you want to grab your larger bowl. So we're going to use our dry ingredients in here. Okay, so in here we're going to take our oats, 2 cups, pre-measured of course. And of course, if it's a little bit off, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. So we've got our 2 cups, we've got our 1/3 cup chia seeds. In here I have a little bit of hemp hearts as well, but it's whatever you want. Chia seeds work really well to bind the bar and create a very thick, sturdy bar. And we've got 1/2 cup of whey protein. It works out to be about 2 scoops. If you'd like more, actually, you can add more. But I wouldn't go so far as to adding over about 3 scoops. And then we added chocolate chips and our cocoa powder. We're just gonna mix that all together. And if you'd like, you can also add things like raisins or any other dried fruit to make them more flavorful, but just for the sake of staying on theme and keeping it chocolatey, I've added chocolate, and this is just what I have. If you want to add nuts in it, by all means, you can. It's as good as it's gonna get. Then we're gonna add our wet. Mix it all together until it's combined. All right, now it's time to form this into a bar in our lined baking sheet. It's a 9x9 in case you're interested. Best part is, now you have about 30 minutes to go clean up the kitchen because you don't have to bake anything and it's just gonna be sitting in the fridge for about 30 minutes and then you can cut them into pieces and eat them all up. So, time to clean up. That out, and we've got our bars. Look at that, it's amazing. So our goal is to cut this into about 12 and then we can split it evenly. So all right, we've got our gooey best friend. Just drop some oats. It's okay. So chocolatey, so soft, so easy. And this could all be yours if you just take a little bit of time out of your day, specifically around 45 minutes, and you're cleaned up, you're ready to go, my kitchen's fine. Now I've got protein bars to last me, I'd like to say a week, but we'll see how long they'll do. What's up guys, so if you made it to the end of this video and you want to try this recipe out for yourself but didn't feel like keeping track and writing it all down, fear not, I will include the recipe down below. It'll be on my website, just click through the link and it'll take you straight to it. Follow it along, super simple, super easy. Make sure that you tag me at Evidence Nutrition if you try to make this recipe. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Cheers.